The Backpack That Traveled the Seven Wonders by Simona Garcia. It was the kind of Saturday that smelled like sunshine and sidewalk chalk. Leo wandered past a neighborhood yard sale when something caught his eye, an old but colorful backpack. It was woven with red and gold thread, decorated with tiny charms, and had a zipper shaped like a question mark. "How much?" Leo asked an old woman behind the table. She smiled knowingly. "That one doesn't carry things. It carries you." Leo laughed, but gave her $2 crumpled anyway. That night, Leo examined the backpack in his room. "What would it feel like to see something truly amazing?" he whispered, and zipped it closed. Zip! Whoosh! The wind howled. His room spun. Then, stone beneath his feet. Leo opened his eyes and saw a wall stretching over mountains like a sleeping dragon. A voice beside him said, "Welcome to China!" Leo blinked in the morning light. A girl wearing a wide-brimmed hat smiled at him. "I'm May," she said. "Want to hike the wall with me?" They walked along the ancient stones. "It took centuries to build," May explained. "Farmers, workers, and soldiers all helped." They paused at a tower. Wind brushed their cheeks. "Why did they build it so long and strong?" Leo asked. "To protect people, but also to connect them," May said. Leo looked out across the hills. "It feels like history is still alive here." "That's because it is," May said, handing him a rice cracker. Leo smiled. The backpack pulsed in his pocket. "What else is out there?" he whispered. Zip! Whoosh! Red cliffs surrounded Leo. The heat hugged his skin. He stood before a giant building carved into rose-colored stone. "Pretty cool, huh?" said a boy behind him. "I'm Omar. This is Petra." Omar led Leo through narrow passages. "The Nabateans built this city thousands of years ago," he said. They reached a quiet corner where symbols were etched in stone. "These tell stories," Omar said. "Stories without words." Leo traced the markings with wonder. "It's like the rocks are whispering." "Exactly," Omar said. "They're ancient, but still speaking." Omar gave him a smooth red stone. "Now you're part of the story." Zip! Whoosh! Leo landed on a mountaintop. The city of Rio stretched below, full of music and movement. A girl with bright eyes handed him a fruity drink. "I'm Luna. Welcome to Brazil." They danced beneath the towering arms of the Christ the Redeemer statue. "Why is he standing like that?" Leo asked. "To welcome everyone," Luna said. "This city is all about joy." Samba drums echoed from the streets. Luna spun, holding a painted feather. "Joy is part of our heartbeat," she said. Leo smiled, taking the feather. Zip! Whoosh! Cool mountain air rushed past. Leo stood beside stone terraces draped in mist. "Hola, I'm Diego," said a boy in a colorful hat. "This is Machu Picchu." They hiked through ruins. Diego showed him water channels and carved stones. "The Incas built this without modern tools," Diego said. "They used teamwork and clever design. They solved a puzzle etched in stone." "Curiosity opens old secrets," Diego said. Diego gave him a feather. "To remember wisdom in the clouds." Zip! Whoosh! Jungle birds called overhead. Leo stood before a giant pyramid. "Welcome to Chichen Itza," said a girl with ribbons in her braids. "I'm Jimena." They climbed the pyramid as sunlight shaped a shadowy serpent. "The Maya built this using math and the stars," Jimena said. She showed Leo how to count Mayan numbers and play music with rattles. Everything here has meaning, she said, if you ask questions. Jimena gave Leo a woven bracelet. Zip! Whoosh! Leo opened his eyes to stone arches and echoes. A boy waved. I'm Marco. This is the Colosseum. Gladiators once stood here. They wandered the arena and underground tunnels. But this place wasn't just about fighting, Marco said. It was also about laws, order, and community. He handed Leo a small lion charm, to remember strength and peace. Zip! Whoosh! Golden sunlight danced on white marble. Leo stood beside a peaceful reflecting pool. Welcome, said a girl with bangles jingling on her wrists. I'm Anaya. They walked through gardens. Anaya shared the story of the Taj Mahal. It was built out of love and sadness, she said, and care. They admired delicate carvings and poems etched in stone. Beauty is a kind of kindness, Anaya said. She gave him a carved lotus flower to remember love that lasts. Zip! Whoosh! Leo landed back in his room. He laid out his treasures, the red stone, the bracelet, the lion charm, the lotus. The backpack rested beside him, quiet but ready. Where to next? He whispered. Zip.